He is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The pitch. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That's down and in. A slider missed. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Luis Ariz stands in and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ooh, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Kershaw, a former MVP, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. That one catches the zone. That is strike 2.
They're pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Kershaw checks over to first, and he's back. Oh, 0-2 now, and there's a ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Tatis aboard here at first with nobody out. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Manny Ramirez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Kershaw checks on the runner. Tagging and got him. Tatis picked off.
Wow, that can be so tough. Left-hander with that leg. Picks it up and can dangle it in the air a little bit, and you're not quite sure. Really good move over, and you can't blame the base runner for getting picked off on that one.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Tap foul at the plate. Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side.
All right, here we go.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Paul Skeens.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Bobby Witt Jr. leading things off. It takes a strike. Up the middle and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ketel Marte, the next to hit, takes outside.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the difference maker on that play.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. They get the out on Marte.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Cut on and missed at 101. 0-2.
2 strikes.
And ball one.
1-2.
One, two now. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next one misses, and it's a full count. Got him swinging.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 8th in the National League at RBIs. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And he dodges that fastball. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. No score. Top of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Started to swing, held up.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And there's a strike. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And out number 1 on the grab. Here comes Manny Machado. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Machado,
a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, hitting 5th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2010. Marte hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
So up next, Jackson Merrill. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And no one can get there. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Waste no time there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
2 outs and a runner at third here at the top of the second. And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark. Fastball in for a strike. 1 and 2. That's down and in. Up the middle, Witt. And that is the third out of the inning. 1 left for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Jason Giambi. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 4th on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Giambi gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next pitch misses way outside. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Second inning here, no score. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Strike 3. Skeen sends him packing.
Hood gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 2 full. We're tied. 0-0. On to the 3rd inning. And now the DH, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
No score. Kershaw back to work. Delivers. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
1 out, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt. Lined, and that's a base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Now batting.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Walk to open the ball game. Fought off foul.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
That one missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kershaw fires, and that's downstairs, and it's 2-2. Top of the third, no score. And a curve is down and in. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Sit him down.
Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game.
Well, I thought there was a lot of patience in that at bat, but just the cat and mouse game, Kershaw just a master at it.
Orion.
So 2 down now, and here is Luis Arias. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave one, still no score. And we're back, and here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in. This one's into the outfield, could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2, and he's got a leadoff double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Christian Yelich. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average.
No ball. 1 strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
The other way, and foul ball.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Out there to center. Merrill brings it in with a nice running grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. High fly ball out towards left center. Ramirez on the move to the alley. He's got it. That is the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Manny Ramirez. Kershaw back to work. That one at the knees for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bunt today.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Joe Morgan, the next up for the Padres. And that is out of play. And now it's even up. Fourth inning underway, no score. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Yelich should have it. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away. Here's Manny Machado now. Flied out his first time. There's a strike.
That slider breaking in could be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. Fastball is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball, Giambi. He steps on the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Shohei Ohtani.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Ball 1 there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Hard hit to third. Tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jason Giambi steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. 2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. And it is 2-1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Diaz snags it, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. We go to the top of the 5th. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Merrill, an all-star a season ago, just 21 years old. And he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Kershaw deals.
Ball. 2-1.
Ground ball right side. Handles, throws the first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogart.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Out to short. Witt. Now the throw to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done.
The batter, designated hitter,
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
the catcher, number 17, Elias.
Here's Elias Diaz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
1-0.
Cronenworth off of first with 2 away. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Two outs. Ground ball left side. Whips it across. That's out number 3. One left for San Diego. Halfway through this one, still no score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Jr.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Dodgers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Good eye right there. And that one way outside. And the count is 2-2. And there's a ball.
Full count.
Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Down the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw. Save. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Tried hitting 101 and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's a big power threat. Pudge Rodriguez.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
In the dirt, and the runner holds.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And 1 and 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low.
That's a really good take.
One out, the runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Diaz on to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Christian Yelich. Struck out swinging his first time.
1 out.
Squirts away a little bit, and no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. 2 outs, And one in scoring position. That one is absolutely belted. And no one can run it down. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. He's one of the best players in the game. Late swing, fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings through the sweeper.
0-2.
That just misses. 1-2 the count.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
The next offering misses. 2-2. Strike 3. Good luck hitting the cover star. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Padres nothing. All set for the top of the 6th, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And fouled off. That missed by a lot. Ball 2.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And Tatis able to stay alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Now a rip into left center. Gone. Tatis blasts one out. It's 1-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Luis Arias digs in now. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
1-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Manny Ramirez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Go ahead. And the Dodgers will go.
Now pitching for
So they turn things over to the righty, Shintaro Fujinami.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Fastball for a strike. Liner snagged at first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jeremiah Estrada.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Both 2 in this one. And takes low for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon appears to be getting loose. Marinaccio, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses, and that's ball 3. Swings through that.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well, outstanding on the defensive end. Strike 1. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Very high with that one. Now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hit on the ground might be 2. On to Bogarts. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
It's Aaron Judge now. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in San Diego, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's Manny Machado. And that drops in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And Manny gets a piece. Just off the inside edge.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. And that skips in the dirt. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. He's grounded out a couple of times. Not even close there. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Just missed. And that one fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jake.
So now the DH spot, Jake Cronenworth. That one ripped, but foul.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that is that. Padres lead one. Score remains tied 1-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Adrian Morejon.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Giambi in the box again. Takes a strike. Fouled off left side.
1-2.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Base is empty, one away. You're at the bottom of the seventh. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
This one in the air. Machado settles underneath it, and that's the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Still tied 1-1. Back here at Petco Park, we go to the eighth. So digging in now for San Diego, Elias. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Satchel Paige.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And downstairs.
1 ball, no strike.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Two.
Got him. And now one away.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered in this game. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. On the inside corner for a strike. Next pitch is outside. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. It's 2-2. Up the middle, and that one handled in plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Next for the Padres, Luis Arias. 0 for 3 in this one. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Page, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and they traded for him earlier this year. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
1 strike.
That's down and in. Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Kicks and fires. And that one is in the dirt. Now 3-1. Manny Ramirez would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Satchel kicks and delivers. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Satchel comes to the plate. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ramirez up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Swinging a foul out of play. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Out front and foul to the left side. And it remains 2-2. Rise leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Line drive. Throws across the diamond, and that is the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jason Adam. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now the catcher comes up to him, Pudge Rodriguez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away. Ground ball up the middle. Jump throw across his body, and it beats him. What a play.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Yelich in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Johnny Brito preparing to come on if needed. Marinaccio also throwing. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Bobby Witt Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 3. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. There's a strike. Just missed. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Catcher has it, fires the first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So they go quietly there. 9th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. And we're back. And here is Joe Morgan.
The second baseman, Joe.
Andrew Miller into the game.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. Way high.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Really important at bat coming up now.
And now it's Manny Machado. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Slider for a strike. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Miller checks the runner, and he's back safely. There's a strike.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Pitch squirts away from Pudge. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to third because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres. Fought off foul. In the air, right field. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Uh-oh, this appears to be a balk. And it is. Terrible timing for that sort of mistake. So that'll bring across a run.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
Two outs. Ground ball to the right side. And that chance handled. Jump throw. And they get the out. So they get one run, one hit, no errors, and nobody left on. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
The second baseman,
Marte, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. And a swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Makes the grab, and there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Ohtani swings through it for strike one. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Morgan on to first, and they're down to their last out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Swings and misses. And that's strike one.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And ball one. And a count 1-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Marinaccio is just one strike away. And that one is downstairs. The count now 2-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.